What the fuck was going on? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that whole thing with that fake country cowboy Carter or whatever, I'm not saying she doesn't record nice albums, but, are they still albums? They are so not albums, but anyway. Okay, so let's give it up for Country Larry.
All right. Give it up for the comments so far tonight. You guys having fun? So I shouldn't do this. I'm going to correct a woman. It's Big Country Larry. I will pay for that eventually. New York City. You ready there? Woo! So you had yourself. Holy shit. I live in a little town called Redondo Beach, California, but my wife decided to buy another house in La Quinta, California. Both are in the Los Angeles metro area, which means I'm on freeways all the time, as well as airplanes up to here. Yeah, good time. In New York, you guys have a special kind of traffic, so thanks for coming out tonight supporting the show.
Yeah.
I'd like to recognize Gladys Simon right back there, one of the best musicians in business. She's the reason I'm on this stage, and my mentor, Super Ruthless, who used to be here many years ago and was a badass. Which leads me to women again. Where's my single people? Single people. Really? You're single? Alright, where's my married people? Oh, you poor bastards. Okay, something tells me my spidey senses sense some newlyweds in the room. Are there any newlyweds in this room that might be named Steve and Sabrina? Go to the same Sabrina got married about a week ago? Alright. So, I'm going to give both the single people and the married people a little advice. So I'm going to start with the married people. I learned this one the hard way. When your wife says she's fine, and you ask her if there's anything wrong, she says nothing, you're in trouble. So married guys, repeat after me. Honey, I'm wrong, you're right, thank you for pointing that out. Then you walk away and do whatever you can do anyway. If she continues to exhibit the words, I'm fine and nothing's wrong, repeat after me. Honey, would you like some chocolate? Would you like some diamonds? Maybe some wine? Or all three? That works like a charm. So, yeah, single guys, this is your future. Soak it in, baby. This is 25 years of corporate life, flying from LA to New York. Oh, lots of Essa bagels. How about those Essa bagels on 3rd Avenue? Holy shit. God, I love those things. I might have had a few this morning. So some idiot, I think has the same name as me, came up with the phrase, happy wife, cheaper than a divorce. That usually hits, wow. Well, I disagree as a happily married man. I've been with my lady for 25 years, and September 14th, at roughly 6:15, will be 22 years of blissful marriage. 20 years, come on, really? I think it truly is happy wife, happy life, and my wife is a lovely, lovely woman, but I've come up with 5 rules in my life, and these are the 5 rules to success. Whether you're single, married, whatever. Number 1, help people wherever you can. Really help people. Number 2, have fun, spend laughter, enjoy. Get on stage, take a comedy class. Tell a joke, have fun. Number 3, try not to sweat the stuff you can't control. Number 4, don't be a jerk. Number 5, don't work for jerks. So I know that's like not particularly comedy, but you know, when you're married to a Persian woman that's 5 foot tall and you're 6'4", 350 pounds, trust me when I say this. Number 3, don't worry about things you can't control. That little Persian woman falls right in that category. Yeah, I wish that was a joke. I really do. I love her dearly. She's Persian with an Indian name, Shiva. Everybody know the goddess Shiva? 8 arms. God instruction, yeah. married a Persian woman with the Indian name that's the god of destruction. So, you know, I love that woman dearly, and we tried to have children. It didn't happen for us. So, you know, it's like kind of move forward and live with our lives. But we had started a fund called the Kids Fund, the College Fund. Any married people out there? Saving for your kids. Yeah, well, we started that right away when we started dating. And when it became clear we were going to have children, we turned it into the Sheila Larry Travel the World First Class Fund. Hence this again. So, I would like to share a few things about our travel. So we were here in New York two weeks ago for this lovely wedding. And we booked into the place called the New York Palace. You guys know this hotel? Yeah, it's a little spendy. Fortunately, our lovely friends got a good rate. It's awesome. But let's just say that my wife likes luxury just like I do. And it was quite the experience. But she decided when we booked this trip, she's like, hey baby, so we're gonna be in New York. Why don't we go to Paris? And I was like, baby, why don't we fly back to Los Angeles and not spend $5,000 more? That didn't go over well. So we compromised and we flew to Montreal, Quebec. The Paris of Canada. Anybody been to Montreal, Quebec? Okay. This is the test. Is there any Quebecois in here? Okay, you bastards. Quebecois. They're not French, they're not Canadians, they're French Canadians. When you meet them, they're Quebecois, which is basically the French people that moved out of France in the 1500s and founded basically Montreal in 1608. So we got there, and she looked around Old Town Montreal after checking into the W Hotel, a suite that I prepaid for her, and she's like, this doesn't look like what I saw in the pictures. I'm like, baby, it's Quebec. She's like, no, but I want to go to Quebec. I'm like, we're in Quebec, the province of Quebec. She's like, no, I'm going to here. I'm like, that's Quebec City, 158 miles that way. So after I had a heart attack and I got a little irritated, I remembered the 5 rules. Remember the 5 rules? Yeah, number 2, spread laughter and joy. So while she crashed, I got up early. I'm an early riser, which really pisses her off. I love that. And so the next morning, I rented the best rental car. I booked the Chateau de Frontenac. Google this shit. Quebec City, the Fairmont Hotel, Chateau de Frontenac. It might as well say, blah, 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 $5,000 a night. So I was like, baby, we're going to go to Quebec City. This will be great. It'll be a road trip. Your job is to look for police officers. My job is to take this Jeep Grand Cherokee and drive it as fast as humanly possible. We made a 3-hour drive in 2 hours and 11 minutes without being pulled over. Yeah, dude. We got to the Chateau de Frontenac, and for the record, je m'appelle Larry, Grande Larry. How would I say, parlez-vous français très bien? Which means I think I speak good French, but they don't like my French. They say I speak like an Algerian, which was a slur. I didn't appreciate rather than Algerian guys. She was right again. I was wrong. She was right. Repeat after me, man. Honey, I'm wrong. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out. We had an amazing time in Quebec, and I mean this seriously. It is literally an amazing city. You have to go. It is like the Paris on the Atlantic. So yeah, we went back to Montreal, went to the Cirque du Soleil, saw really fit people that, like if I was a model and they were a model, I would be the before model, they're the after model. So it was awesome. But I believe in crowd participation. You all get a vote. Do you want to hear about Morocco? Yeah. Or option number 2 is African safari.
African safari.
Okay, I got 1 minute to tell this story. Holy shit. So again, my wife decided that we should go to Africa. We went to Tanzania and Kenya. Fast forward, we flew over there. We landed in Tanzania. After 3 flights, tiny little plane where the guys look at me and go, "You sit there to balance the plane." Yeah, shit you not. As we're coming into the final landing strip, the pilot was looking down, and I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Problem." I looked down, there's a herd of giraffes. pulls up, comes back around, comes down. I get out of the tiny plane, I kiss the ground. All the guys driving the cool trucks are like, but with the minute I have left, fast forward to Kenya. So we're in Kenya, we're in this gigantic truck, and the guide, and we are with actual warriors, like Maasai warriors, but no guns, just clubs and machete. And our driver, Peter, he's like, all they see is a truck. If you stay inside the truck, you have no problem. My wife wanted to see a kill. She's like, baby, I want to see a kill just like National Geographic. So it's the end of the day, it's dusk, we're going back to our camp. Up pops a 600-pound lion right where this guy is. My wife's like, great, a kill. I'm like, baby, we're the kill. I'm the fattest person in this truck. I was like, Peter, let's get out of here now. But she won, I lost. We got pictures, but the lion was just like, I'm with that guy right there. But again, remember the 5 rules, have fun. Next time we'll tell the next story. But I am Big Country Larry. You can find me on Instagram, Big Country Larry. You can find me at BigCountryLarry.com. Shout out to these amazing comics. Shout out to Gladys. The Comic Strip Live. Thank you very much.